Have you ever poured hours into developing an app by iterating on AI-generated prompt, only to feel a sinking disappointment when it doesn't translate into tangible, measurable outcomes? Do you find yourself experimenting with countless prompts, hoping one will magically unlock a clear path to success? But instead, you are left with a sense of overwhelmed and frustration because you lack clarity on what achievable, measurable outcome actually mean. You know what's 4 hours into developing an app by iterating on AI-generated prompt, only to feel a sinking disappointment when it does not translate into tangible, measurable outcomes. Do you find yourself experimenting with countless prompts, hoping one will magically unlock a clear path to success, but instead you're left with a sense of overwhelmed and frustration because you lack clarity on what achievable, measurable outcome actually means? You're not alone. Many of us jump into the exciting world of app development with high hopes, only to discover a intriguing, confusing landscape that often shows a time-seeking rather than a clear path to result. We try various AI-driven features or design ideas, believing each new prompt holds the key to a successful app, but the promised land of demonstrable progress remains exclusive. What if I told you that the reason this effort often fails isn't because the AI-generated prompts aren't powerful enough or because you are not creative enough? It's often because we are addressing the symptoms, the desire for successful app, without understanding the fundamental process of defining what success and measurable outcome actually mean. In this context, you are trying to pull weight without getting the root of a structured approach to defining success. When you're only focusing on the surface level amount or output of AI prompt, you will continue to waste time and energy on temporary shiny object syndrome, experience the frustration of minimal or no demonstrable progress, feel like you are constantly chasing the next big AI trend without a clear target, struggle to make lasting, meaningful progress in developing an app that truly meets your goal. But here is a powerful truth that's about to change how you approach leveraging AI for app development forever. Your persistent struggle to achieve measurable outcome from AI-generated prompt isn't a sign of failure. It's often an indicator that you haven't yet identified the true engine driving a clear definition of success. What if I told you there is a straightforward yet incredibly effective method that doesn't just treat the symptoms but systematically guides you to uncover the fundamental reason why those measurable outcomes aren't monetizing or materializing? Here's a simple framework you can use today to start navigating infinite possibilities and not feel overwhelmed. Phase 1. Initial brainstorming and core value pre-development. Before you even touch code, think about your personal motivation and what truly drives your sense of accomplishment. Self-reflection. Personal definition. What does measurable outcome means to you in creative context? Is it about utility, beauty, innovation, impact, personal growth, learning, overcoming challenges? Think about past projects of any kind where you felt successful. What were the common traits? These are some actions you need to take. Action number 1. Write down 3 to 5 keyword or short phrases that encapsulate or encompasses your personal definition of measurable outcome. in relation to creative output. Example, elegant design, solve a real problem, scalable, learning something new, user delight. App vision and purpose. Based on initial prompt, once you start getting AI-generated prompt, identify a general theme or problem space you are interested in. Articulate a high-level vision for the app. What is the core purpose? Who is it used for? Who is it for? What problem does it solve? Or what value does it provide? This doesn't have to be perfect. It's a starting point. Example, an app that helps busy professionals manage their daily tasks more efficiently by iterating smart reminder and priority sorting. Phase number 2, defining measurable success metrics. Post initial version, pre-iteration. Now translate the abstract sense of achievement and your app vision into quantifiable and observable outcome. This is where you connect your effort to a clear result. User-centric metrics, most important for app development. 101, user adoption, engagement, or have achieved a measurable outcome if X number of people download or use the app, e.g. 50 downloads in the first month. I will achieve a measurable outcome if users spend 1 minute per hour in the app per session per week, e.g. every 5 minutes per session. I will achieve a measurable outcome if users complete Z call action within the app. For example, 80% of users successfully create and accomplish a task. 102, user satisfaction. Feedback. I will achieve a measurable outcome if I receive positive feedback. For example, 4-star average rating, positive testimonial, review. I will achieve a measurable outcome if X% of survey users say this app's easy to use or solve their problem effectively. For example, 75% positive survey responses. I will achieve a measurable outcome if user feedback directly leads to me implementing end feature or improvement. For example, 3 user requested feature implemented. 1.3, problem solved. I will have achieved a measurable outcome if I can demonstrate, even locally or through a small test group, that the app genuinely helps people with the intended problem. For example, task completion rate increased by 20% for a test group using the app. Technical and design metrics. 201. Stability or performance. I will have achieved a measurable outcome if the app has minimal crashes, bugs, e.g. crash rate less than 1%. I will have achieved a measurable outcome if the app loads quickly and performs smoothly, e.g. key screen load in less than 2 seconds. 2.2. Code quality. For your personal satisfaction and future maintainability, I will have achieved a measurable outcome if the code base is well structured and allowing me to easily add new features. I will have achieved a measurable outcome if I've implemented X key design patterns or learned Y new technologies during development. 2.3. Design and user experience. UX. I will have achieved a measurable outcome if the app has a visual, appealing, and consistent design, e.g. adheres to a style guide I have created or a specific design system. I would have achieved a measurable outcome if the user flow is intuitive and requires minimal explanation. Personal growth and learning metrics. I would have achieved a measurable outcome if I successfully learn and implement a new programming language